Hi you guys, welcome back to just one Ebby's YouTube channel. My name is Ebony. If this is your first time, welcome. Come right on in, see what we have for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about ThredUp, you guys, and if you like that sort of content, then please go ahead, push that subscribe button. Go ahead, push it, y'all. Push it right there. Yeah, thank you. And go ahead, push that notification bell so you know when I upload the next video. I appreciate you guys. And stay tuned to see exactly what my thoughts were of my first boxes sent to ThredUp. And what did I do in my process and all of that. So stay tuned. So if you don't know what ThredUp is, ThredUp is a company that is kind of like just to put simply, is just a big thrift store. It's an online thrift store. So it's somewhere where you can send items that are either new or used, and they basically sell on an online platform where they have access to a lot of people. Millions of people shop on ThredUp, you guys. So, and I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers, a lot of resellers talking about ThredUp and sending boxes to ThredUp. So I thought, okay, why not? I always talk about, venturing off and seeing other avenues and seeing how it works and what you can do. And so I decided to do just that. So I sent 2 boxes actually for my first time of sending things to ThredUp. And so I actually sent 2 boxes. So what I did, so I went to the website, which I'll show you here. This is ThredUp's website. I went to the website and I selected to get a clean out kit, and it gives me options. And so for those options, I actually selected for, or it allowed me to select, because I have heard that some people aren't allowed or aren't being able to actually get the label to print out. They've been actually sending them bags in order to ship their items in, but for me, they have still been sending me shipping labels so that I can print out and then get my own box and send the items in. So I select a clean out box, and they send me a label, and I always do return assurance. And the reason is because I do want my items to be returned to me. If you don't select return assurance, then yeah, they won't send the items back to you and they get to keep them. Yeah, so I don't plan on giving away free merchandise, so I do return assurance. Unfortunately, return assurance is $10.99, and they pull that from whatever they keep from the box and whatever they sell. $10.99 of whatever you sell goes to them. So I also did not do expedited processing. So my processing, yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Regular processing, because of the pandemic and everything that's going on right now in the world, processing takes a little bit longer. So with processing, it gives you an estimate, and that estimate is up to about 12 to 13 weeks right now. Yeah, I've said it. 12 to 13 weeks, you guys. So that's how long it may take for them to process your ThredUp box. So I did that on my first 2 boxes, and so it was pretty simple. So I printed out the label, I sent it in, I print out the label, I dropped it off at my USPS. I know a lot of people say they drop it off at FedEx because it's maybe a little faster at getting there, but I sent mine off, and I think mine went to, I think it was said Phoenix, Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where it went, but I'm in Texas. So when I sent mine off, it took literally maybe 3 to 4 days for them to get it. It didn't take long at all. And so I saw whenever it was delivered, and you can go onto the ThredUp app or the ThredUp website, and you can actually check the status of your bag. Now what I did to prepare my bag is another thing. To prepare my bag, I actually wrote down the bag numbers, because they give you a specific bag number. The reason why I write all of this information down is after doing some research, because if you know me, I do some research before I start anything. I did research before I started Poshmark. I did research before I started mercari, and I did my research before I started ThredUp, by looking at YouTube videos, looking at the website, things of that sort. And from looking at other YouTubers that are resellers that send to ThredUp, it is a good idea to write down your items. The reason is because your items can get lost. And if they get lost and you have no record of what you actually sent them, how can you get reimbursed if something happens? So as far as I've seen, other people have, had incidents where their box either gets lost or either it gets to ThredUp and ThredUp loses their boxes. So they actually make sure that they write everything down, what it is, the color, the size, and just have that written down in order to make sure you know what you sent them, so that if something happens with the box, then ThredUp, can reimburse you for those items that you had in that box. I go an extra mile. I actually take pictures of the items as well. I know the reason why, you kind of want to send a ThredUp is because you don't have to do that process. You don't have to take the pictures. You don't have to do all of those things that you kind of have to do when you're selling it yourself. But because I wanted to make sure that, they got everything, and not only, I had everything written down, I wanted to make sure I had my pictures. And the reason why is because not only, do they have to pick through the items to see if they want to keep those items, they have to actually, because I got return assurance, they'll send me those items back that they, don't keep. And when I get those items back, my rejects, I'm going to make sure that I have pictures of them to see, of course, the condition that I had it in. And also, if I decide to either send them back to ThredUp, or maybe I won't decide to send them back, and I'll actually post them up on my Poshmark or on my mercari. So with that being said, having the picture already kind of helps me with not having to really take a picture all over again if I decide to post it on the other sites. So that's kind of my theory on it. We'll see as I keep going if it begins to be a lot of work. So I may change that. We shall see. So they got both my boxes. I've actually gotten 3 other boxes that I've actually sent to them, I believe. So I think, 3 other boxes. So I have 5 boxes sending to them. So on the last box that I'm getting together right now that I'm going to send to them, I actually paid, not only did I pay the return assurance for $10.99, but I also said I was going to do the $16.99 for the 1 week expedited processing time. Now, as far as I researched and heard, the $16.99 expediting processing time, it may cut off maybe a week or 2 of processing, but a week or 2 is still good because I want all of my things to be processing before Christmas. That's my goal. I'm trying to hopefully get them all out by the beginning of November, so that people that are really shopping, not only do I have my Poshmark and my mercari up, but I'll have a different avenue of ThredUp also working for me. So that's kind of my theory for starting ThredUp, during this time, so that I can kind of have stuff for Christmas, get money, money coming in and streaming in from different avenues. So it's always a good idea to do that. Okay, you guys. What else can I say about it? My box, they got my 2 boxes. It hasn't been processed. When they got it, I believe it was on maybe September 5th, and it states that my processing, first it said my processing was going to be November 10th, then it said November 9th, and now it says November 8th. So it's saying the estimated time is November 8th. We're gonna cross our fingers and pray that it's sooner, and hopefully by maybe the end of October. I'm hoping at least by the end of October that it will be done processing, so that I can kind of really get the feel of it and see, how ThredUp works and if they kept the items or not, and all that wonderful stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated on my ThredUp boxes, and when I get the items back for rejects, you know, because I'm sure I'm going to have some items that somebody's not going to accept. I'll share that with you guys too and show you guys, you know, what came back and kind of get you guys to go on this journey with me starting ThredUp. So I hope this helps you and, you know, lets you see an idea of the process of ThredUp when you're first starting. Just the fact of getting the kit and sending your items off. It's super simple, super easy, but I do recommend to make sure to write down your items so that you know exactly what you're sending them, not only for yourself, but for them if something happens with your box. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload the next video. So I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for subscribing. Please give me a thumbs up and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Just want it be. I'm out.